Well, we want to bring in Beth Wiseley. Beth is a member of the York College women's basketball team. You're a sophomore, but you're a redshirt athletics. So you can play 4 seasons essentially, which is great. Great for you if you want to. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Allentown, PA, so not too far. And I'm a nursing major here at York College. I'm the youngest of 4, big basketball family.
Okay.
So my parents keep busy. My brother plays at Westchester.
Oh, all right.
So they come back and forth. This is my 2nd year on the team. Last year I set out for medical reasons, but I'm really excited about this year and got about a month left till playoffs. So we're looking to come back and get another CSC championship.
Now, you said that you took a medical red shirt for 1 school season. That was for an injury, if I'm not mistaken, a stress fracture. But before that, when you first came on campus, you had pretty serious medical issue. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
So last year I started off the season really excited as a freshman coming on the court.
All freshmen are, aren't they?
I had gone home for Christmas break, and I actually passed out at Christmas Eve Mass. It was really hot in there, someone's bound to pass out. But while in the hospital, I had found out that there are other reasons why I was there. I had found, they had found a tumor within my chest. It was surrounding my heart. So straight from there, we decided that we're going to go in and have open heart surgery. It's definitely a shock to my family, to me. Just being a teenage girl, all you really think about coming to school is going to class, going to practice, and hanging with your friends. So that's definitely different. But I had the surgery, had to tell Coach about that. And then I really didn't know where we were going from there. And with my parents' help and Coach's help, we got myself back onto campus after the surgery, and I finished out the semester. This summer I took some classes. After 3 months of being told that I can't touch a basketball, I did. I learned how to walk again with my breathing, started jogging, started sprinting, went literally from 1-pound dumbbells to 100. So it's been definitely an uphill battle, but it's been a year a couple weeks ago, and 365 days later, I stepped out on the court for my first game, and it was very rewarding.
That's a great story, and you literally, from what you're saying, you literally had to become an athlete again. You were not able to perform. You would not have been able to perform any basketball shortly after the surgery. Obviously, a surgery around your heart is not a small thing. Now, did you have to do chemotherapy or anything along those lines?
No, so we had gone into that, and I was actually all set up for the radiation, getting ready to go get my tattoos on my chest. And we went to see a lot of different specialists up in New York City, Philly, Lehigh Valley, and we had ruled out that, the benefits were not outweighing the negative effects of those. So I'm just on very close watch, living day to day. But no, we decided not to, and it's been positive ever since. Because if I did go into radiation, I really wouldn't be doing athletics again. I don't know if you're very familiar, but it actually hardens your arteries a bit, and especially in the chest area, it just wasn't good. So we decided not to, and those 3 months I actually wasn't allowed to lift anything more than a gallon of milk. So I was rolling around campus with a rolly backpack. My team definitely made fun of me for that one. But it was awesome. It was cool to come back.
And when you came back, obviously, getting back on the court, was that kind of, you went, okay, I'm gonna live the rest of my life from here?
Yeah, I really thought so much. I was very angry, and I thought, why can't I go back to my normal self, and why can't I do this? And I realized I'm not the same person, and I did grow, and I learned different things, and it gave me a whole new perspective, really, on life and getting into the game and getting off that bench and playing again. I was so excited to get back in the beginning, and then when I wasn't performing like I felt like I could, it was frustrating for a while. It's like, why can't I do this? And then beyond the frustration, I just kept pushing myself and pushing, and now here I am.
Obviously, you love to play basketball. Where does that come from?
I think growing up watching my siblings, they're very competitive, really beat up on me, but I was a total gym rat. I spent all my life in the gym watching them, watching how they maneuvered on the court, how I could do it, how I could beat them. And I love watching basketball. I love watching guys basketball, how they elevate in the pace of the game. And I knew I wanted to come to college to do it. And I loved York because of that, because they allowed me to do nursing and play basketball.
And Coach Whitman works with all the nursing majors so well, and I was excited to do both.
Nursing major, that related to your health issue, was that helpful, or did you know too much?
I knew I wanted to be a nurse. I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field and come to work every day. I know I'm making a difference in someone's life. But I think after this whole experience, it really reassured me why I wanted to do it. I remember being in the ICU and prepping before surgery, thinking, what am I getting myself into? What's going to happen? And it was, all I had to do was go to sleep. The doctors were the ones performed. The nurses are the ones that brought me back to health. And I think that was amazing. I remember wanting to just write them all thank you notes, the ones that I had coming out of surgery. And when she went to leave at 7 p.m., I was like, where are you going? And she said, my shift is over. And I thought, wow, to be able to do all that in just one shift of work, that's what I want to do.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about basketball. What position do you play?
I'm kind of all over the place. Coach will have me 1 through 5 positions, but
okay.
Naturally, I really do like being the shooting guard. I like maneuvering out on the wing, but at the same time, if a girl that's smaller than me will come up to me and guard me, I will bring them down to the post.
Okay, so you use your height, so to speak.
Yeah, I might as well. I had a growth spurt after the surgery.
There you go. You had a growth spurt after the surgery.
A little one.
Where did you go from?
No, I grew another inch.
Hey, inch in basketball.
Yeah, I guess when you are diagnosed with thymoma and you have a thymoma in your chest, it actually stunts your puberty. So, I grew some more.
So there's a possibility that was in there for some time? Oh, wow.
Yep.
Doctors miss that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you see for yourself, 3-4 years from now? You finish your college career. Do you want to continue to stay doing something related to basketball as well as doing your nursing?
Yeah, I would love to be, whether it's a grad assistant or coaching back in my area. If I go back home and work in the Lehigh Valley with that hospital, I could see myself being a high school coach, helping out, giving back to those that gave to me so much, and working with younger girls.
What's your favorite thing about playing basketball?
I like the ability to work with a team and see how each one of us contributes something so different. And when we put it together effectively, it is awesome, especially with this team. And I love just pushing yourself, because I think sometimes we'd be amazed how far we could go if you just push your limits.
Now, you're starting again, right? But you didn't start right at the beginning. Was that frustrating, sitting on the bench?
Right. No, I've been on the bench the past year, so just getting my name called to go in that game was so exciting. When I had gotten the call that I'm starting, that was just another bonus, because it is something that can be stripped any game, and you really don't ever know, but getting that position was awesome and definitely humbling. And
certainly your health scare changed your perspective.
Yeah, it definitely did. You really don't know how long you're going to be here, how long you're going to have the great health that you do, and the talents God's given you. It's pretty amazing that I really, like, every game, every practice, I'm so ready to just go out and kick some butt.
Now, you said your parents you're from the Allentown. Do they get to see you a lot?
Yeah, they try to come often. I kind of compete with my brother to who's coming to my game. But yeah, I have a lot of family, and they've came out and visited, and it's pretty awesome for them to see. But yeah, they're so excited just to be able to come here and watch.
Sure.
And see me not on that bench.
There you go. All right, now we talked about what you like about basketball. What do you like about York College?
York College. I really thought I would want a big school when I went to college, and I love York because of the size it is and the classroom size. I love being in a chemistry class of not 200 people, but rather 20. The teachers, they actually know your names too, and being able to go to their office hours, ask questions, that's pretty awesome. But I like the community. I like interacting with the other teams, and just the whole vibes.
Okay. Beth, thank you very much. We appreciate you being on the inaugural Spartancast. This is going to be something that we're going to try and do every week with York College athletes. We thank you for being our first one. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.